Hey everybody, it's Jason from the Bead Gallery and just doing a sound check as well as welcome to the live show for Saturday, April 5th. It's 2 o'clock, just a little after 2 o'clock in Hawaii. And we'd like to say aloha to all our friends out there on the West Coast,
East Coast,
East Coast, Mountain, and in Central. All right, give us a second.
I am also looking for our own Facebook page. It's not coming up fast.
I'm gonna be under videos now because of that little miscue I did earlier.
Oh, okay.
But it's there.
You see our live somewhere? I do not see it.
I wonder if I posted it. Let me see if I have any chats coming up.
Video. Oh, I don't see us.
Me neither. I'd have to post it. I might have to repost it.
Okay.
But I'm just reloading the page right now.
All right. You think we're on YouTube? No. We're live on YouTube. We're live on YouTube.
Okay.
I just can't find a sign.
Oh, look what happened. It kicked me out of Facebook.
Oh no.
I'm going to edit the channel then.
Okay, and get us back on?
Yeah. In 1 second. Great, putting it on now.
Okay.
Hopefully it'll load up.
Hello, friends. If you're here with us, please give us a comment, and then I'll show you my Miffy, my Miffy bunny necklace. She's our new mascot. I'll put her out here right now. I did some beading last night on live. I made a jade earring and
Okay,
a little
streaming now.
necklace. I have a whole bag of projects. So tonight, if I get a chance, I'm going to work on bunny earrings.
Really?
Yeah, it's my thing tonight. Then I'm going to show some bracelets. I'm going to put them on because I think they look so nice on. All right, how you doing?
I'm doing okay. I'm just double checking our
I know.
aloha everyone.
Poor thing, you're like, oh my God, where are we?
There's June.
Aloha.
We'll give it a few minutes because I had that weird little miscue, yeah?
Okay, but if you want to show downwards on the camera,
Sure.
I'm going to show my projects.
I keep going on with my camera, but I'm going to try to find it one more time.
Oh my God.
No, it's fine.
Okay,
It's
okay.
fine. So many different design backgrounds we're doing here.
This is what we're showing today. So this has been a hot topic, these resin beads. So maybe we should kick it off by talking about them, in case you guys don't know much about them. And I'll share what we know about these beads. Like we started carrying them, would you say, from Suren, maybe like, how many years
A
ago?
long time ago.
10 years?
10 years.
With the Lotus beads that he had. And then I noticed that they're really popular now. Have you guys noticed that? Thumbs up or any kind of heart if you have noticed it, because you know, perhaps they're not as popular as I thought with the resin beads, but the way they come in like pineapple, some are like pikake.
Then there's the animals, the starfish,
Oh yeah,
the
yes.
turtles. We sold out of the turtles and the
Yes,
starfish
yes.
before. And we just never picked them up after that. We didn't know. We don't know. But we do love flowers here. It is a thing, yeah?
Yes. Hi, Melita. So I'm going to just jump in and talk about the beads. First of all, they are not carved gemstones. Got it, Anne. These are not carved gemstones. These are resin. And before, they used to crush coral and different, I guess, gemstones and mix it in with the resin to get really pretty natural colors.
No longer.
Although I do see some that are just like straight up plastic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's cool, as long as you know what you're getting. I've seen these being sold as hand carved, but they're not. They're definitely not hand carved. And they're not vintage. These are being made current day. Well, at least the ones that we're
That
accessing
we
now.
sell,
I suppose if we had bought them 20 years ago and had them now, maybe we would say, oh, those are vintage, but these are not. So not hand carved, not vintage, not ivory for sure. These are resin based. And some of them still have crushed bits of
Stone.
real
shell.
shell in them. So that's kind of cool. So we do have the pikake, we do have these, and
Kind of.
pineapples. So these here today are lotuses. And we think they're so cute. So, so cute. We have it in a coral color, a red color, and cream. Now in the past, in the way past, we had them in different sizes. Today we only have them in this one size.
Mm-hmm.
This one
that's a good
size
size.
is... Jason, can you pull them up for me?
Mm-hmm.
8 millimeters wide. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, now before I get to that, I just have to show you my Miffy. So Miffy is a bunny. Is she from Norway? I can't remember. She's
Denmark.
Scandinavian. Okay, Denmark. She's Scandinavian. And she's very popular in Japan. She's such a cutie. Like, I've loved her for like 30 something years. So I made her a necklace nest last night. So she's a magnet. And I thought she looked so cute with some jewelry, so I made her a topaz and ruby necklace. I suppose if I could get it off of her,
Oh
I
my
didn't
God,
put a
it'd be so
clasp.
cute. Oh my God.
I could make it into a ring as well. So maybe a magnet clasp would be. That's what I'll do. I'll use a magnet clasp. We have some that are $1 and super small and cute. So if you want to make jewelry for your magnets, you could totally do that. They're so special. These are like 3 and 4 millimeter rondelles.
That's the first time I've ever seen that necklace.
Miffy's necklace.
Yeah, that's the first time I've ever seen Miffy's necklace.
Oh, hi, Pat. Okay, these are the bracelets. Now, I do have a special today. We are selling these in bags of 8. Right, Jason?
Yes, bags of 8. I will send it over to you. I popped it in earlier.
Thank you. What are they called?
They are called Lotus flowers, and they're 8 by 5 millimeters. So that's 8 millimeters wide by 5 millimeters high. And it's a rondelle bead, meaning that it's not round.
Not round.
It's not round.
So we
That is
have
correct.
cream, pink,
Pink and,
and
red.
red. The pink has a variegation in
Mhm.
color, the cream does not, and the red does not. So the pink will have a little bit of some lighter colors to some slightly darker, as you can see here. And we decided to sell it by 8 pieces. Now, if you're like, oh my gosh, I need like 100, let us know, because then that would be more of a strand pricing at that point. If you buy 3 bags, I have a little special for you, a free gift. Look at this. So my friend Dana sent me these as a present. She's like, Jamie, do you like tiny little lotuses?
What a funny answer, right? What a question.
I was like, yes. And so weirdly, these arrived just yesterday.
Just yesterday, before we could put it in the show.
And you can see that they are slightly different than the lotuses I have. The shape is smaller and rounder. I don't have a lot. So for if you buy 3 bags, I can throw 2 pieces and I'll color match it in. So you can make tiny matching earrings. This is everything I have. That's everything I got. So I will share them with you if you like.
We're having a question on the thing. You can answer that with that answer.
Sure. This is almost a 7-inch bracelet, so I'll put it on so you can see. It is a little bit big, but this, with this pattern that we have, has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26 beads. Could you do it with 24? Yes, definitely. Yeah, with 24 beads. So if you needed 3 bags, you could do this bracelet.
And that item number again is P3343. Okay, we get 8 pieces
we
for
did 26.
$7.
And then in between, we put different beads. I wanted to talk about how cute the matching sets are.
Okay.
I spent some time trying to find a pearl that looked nice with each one, and I wanted a pearl that was a very sweet price for you guys. So let me pull out the pearls.
Okay, while Jamie's pulling out the pearls, if this is your first time in the shop live, please remember to comment the item, which is, in this case, this is P3343.
P3343.
All right? And put the sold number in front of it.
Dun, dun, dun,
Now,
dun.
if you're on YouTube, text us.
Yes, message us. Get all my goodies on this one little tray. All right. This was some serious design action going on here.
Yeah, better pull the screen back a bit.
Okay.
I think we need a little bit of
Miffy, you must
room.
move away.
There we go. All right. All right.
So this larger brown pearl is $10. This white one is $10. And oddly, this one is $5. So,
And here we go. Which one do you want to talk about?
let's talk about the copper one.
Okay.
Just so you know, I do not advise mixing and matching because we held the colors up and we made sure that it looked good with the one that we put it with. So this pearl did not look as cute with this color, which is why this is with the red. So all of these are very deliberate choices. You can definitely get whatever it is you feel, but we did try to make it so that it worked. And even the spacer beads in between, those are all different. I know they look the same, but they are tones different, okay? So starting with the pink one,
Yep.
oh no, let's start with this
You
one.
choose one.
So with the copper pearl,
Mm-hmm.
the copper pearl is P1709, P1709. So that's this pearl with the red resin. So when you choose a resin bead in P3343, a variant is going to come up. What's a variant? It means that on the same product listing, we have 3 colors to choose from, cream, pink, or red. So when you put that in your cart, choose your color right away. If you don't choose your color and you try to move on, the messenger gets mad and it kind of shuts you down from buying anything else. We've just discovered that. We thought that problem disappeared a couple years ago. It seems to have reappeared. Customer just was like, I couldn't keep shopping once I skipped that variant question. So if you don't want it, stick it in your cart and then delete it. But make sure if you do put something in there, you pick your color for this. So this is the red with P1709. Now, what are the spacers? The spacers on this particular one is the 24 karat gold plated seed bead that I showed you last week. SB8. So if you got SB8, you're in luck. It not only does it fit on the stretchy cord, 4 strands, but it looks good.
That's the bonus, yeah.
It is. Now the design for this is the lotuses come upward and face the pearl. So on the other side, we have the lotuses in 2 different directions. So you can see that one faces left, one faces right, and then they split.
How's that?
So if you need a design assist, please take that one.
Right
Connie
there.
figured that out for us because she was like, I was like, Connie, can you string this for me? She's like, which way do you want the lotuses? And I was like, I want them facing the pearl. And she was like, oh, how am I going to do that?
That's the way it goes, yeah.
So that one has SB8. It has the red. Okay, now we did put some spacers. The spacers on this one are
5 mil.
5 millimeter. Ugh. Oh my. I don't want to flip it
Sorry
out.
about that.
Okay. So we have gold and rose gold. This particular one looks good with the rose gold or the gold. The sample has, I think, the gold. Yes. But if you like that coppery tone that goes with the pearl, I would say maybe try the rose gold. It is just a shade more coppery pink. It is rose gold, 24K over sterling, one of the ones that we plated. P1709, this pearl is $5. Okay. It is a little bit less round than these two, and it is a little bit smaller as well. And the hole is a little bit smaller than these two. Okay, but it'll work. It works on the stretchy, as you can see. Ooh. So this is the rose gold. Let me put on my finger. Oh yeah. I'll put a rose gold and a, okay, we'll just leave that there.
You need the rose gold first?
Rose gold and a gold on my finger, so you can see the difference in both. They both work with this. So M524 is vermeil and M1253 is the rose vermeil. Oh my goodness. So vermeil gold, 24 karat over sterling. Rose gold, still 24 karat gold over sterling.
Nice.
So these are something that we make for the store. So can't get them anywhere else because we actually have these made for us in vermeil.
That's 24 karat over sterling.
Yes, not so it's not over a base metal. Very nice quality. And a very nice price. All right, so let's go to the next bracelet. The next bracelet is, well, that's that set right there. Let's go to the pink one. The pink one is matched with the cream, and it's with the rosewood. Now rosewood is slightly pinker than sandalwood. So I use sandalwood on the last one and I use rosewood. Can you see the difference? There, you can totally see the difference. Rosewood, sandalwood. Rosewood is pinker, sandalwood is a little bit more yellowy brown. Kind of like more like a coconut, yeah? I mean, if you had to compare it. A little bit pinker rosewood, more sandalwood. So with the peach, we use the rosewood. So this rosewood is gem $21.94. Now you do not have to make these exact projects. What we did is we wanted to inspire you. Cannot you imagine how pretty this would be as an earring? I wanted to do just 3 in a row for an earring.
That'd be so cute.
I didn't have time, but if I have time at the end of today, why don't I make a pair of earrings since that is in my mind? I might have Jason take over when we go to the next set of items so I can pull my supplies to make an earring to impress you with. Don't forget, if you do find that you're getting 3 bags, it doesn't matter. It can be 3 of the same color, 3 bags. One of each, 3 bags, 1, 2, 3, like that. I'm going to send you 2 of my personal stash of these 6mm lotuses. I hope I can get more. I really, really do. But my friend Dana is in Canada, so I don't know what's happening with that. Maybe you can send gifts, right, with no problems. So this is the white pearl. The white pearl is P1121. It is $10 for one piece. So you gotta do the math. P1121. You just hide that.
Let me see if Nancy changed it over.
I think she did. So that way they didn't have to buy two. I think she put it as
Let me see.
one. I'm pretty sure. So we did make some changes to adjust in case you wanted to make it and kind of do it more like a kit. We shall see. So hold on there.
Nope.
Oops.
I'll
We will change it right now
Hold
so
on.
you don't have to. So now, instead of buying two of these white pearls, you can buy one. We hope
Let me
you
second.
like that. P1121. And then I have
Okay.
11.
Give it one more minute and we should be good.
11 pieces, Jay.
Huh?
I have 11 pieces. If you can change the quantity for me. Thank you so much. Okay, so peach, white pearl, and this one has a rose gold spacer. So we kind of went with the whole pinky theme on this one. So the rose gold spacer is M1253. That's the whole set on this cutie. Pink gold, rose gold, and rosewood spacers, gem 2194. And you know what's cool? Some of you might have a lot of these little pieces at home already, so you can put it together. You can try the sandalwood with it, but Connie and I felt like it was so dark. Like, we actually did pre-string a lot of these, okay? Not actually, we did. We pre-strung all of these in different combinations till it was pleasing to the eye. So if you like this was not just a one-off. It was made to work. Okay. Last one is cream. And you are welcome to ask me any questions. I love it. I love questions. Especially about beads, technique. If you don't want to stretchy cord this and you're like, oh, I don't need that many beads, you know you can wire wrap this, right? You can wire wrap this as a link-to-link bracelet, and you would only need, I think, about 13 or 14 of these. So feel free to wire wrap it. If you're like, oh, I'm trying to do it with just 2 bags of, 16, you can wire wrap it and still get a focal. That's really pretty. So ask me anything. If you're like, oh, what if I try to make it with just 1 bag? I bet you I can come up with a design for you. Okay, so the sandalwood is this one. Now the sandalwood, you don't need that many pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13. So if you're like, I'll deal with you. If you're like, oh, I don't need a whole strand of this sandalwood, and just to let you know, this is real sandalwood from India.
Mm-hmm.
It has the smell of sandalwood. It is not just the sandalwood species. This is real sandalwood, and they're very, very tiny. They have to be handmade. So 3 millimeters, gem 2365. If you're like, oh, I want to split a strand with someone, then just message me after the show. Don't check out. Message me now, tell me, and I will put a half strand in your cart before you check out tonight. Okay? So if you're like, I just need a half strand, I will cut it in half, find you a partner, and put it in. So just make a comment that says half strand if you're on,
Text the
YouTube.
store so I don't forget.
Oh yes, put our text.
If you want half a strand, if you're purchasing today, text the store with your name and say sandalwood half strand, and we'll put it in your cart.
Maybe like $13.50. Because I totally get it. You need a few. Can you do with the rest of them?
Oh, so much.
So
Cool
much.
stuff.
And if you're only getting the whole strand, I'm actually working on a necklace right now. So my necklace with this has a tiny gold bead in between, and then it has 5 bronze. It has like maybe 5 to 10 bronze pieces in the front. And inspired by Karen Kellner's pendant, I'm doing a series of pendants wrapped with just a leather knot and stringing it on. So I will have that project with this bead within a week or two. So this is the brown pearl, P2451. For this particular one, if you have something specific, tell me. Because as you can see, there is more bronzy pearls in this batch and more, what do you want to call that color? Chocolate. So there's a red in here and there's a yellow in that one, right? So if you want a more yellow brown or more red brown, and I'll pick it out for you so that you get a good one for P2451 in the color. So you can just actually comment in this show if you like the red chocolate or the yellow chocolate.
And just a little FYI for everybody out there, the prices reflect on the pearls the large hole. This is not your standard hole. Okay, we put anywhere from a 1 millimeter to a 2.5 millimeter hole in there. So we chose these beads especially for this stretchy cord project. Is that correct, Jamie?
Correct.
Yeah. So these are drilled in-house, reamed in-house.
Now some of you are like, I don't want to make this.
Yeah.
Well, I will offer a one-time special on making this. I don't know how much it'll cost. I'll put it all together, but you can see it's not that much because it's not very expensive beads going on there. So you can also message us if you want one. I'll keep that offer open for another week because we will, we're not going to, what we're noticing, you guys, is as we become a jewelry maker, that we can't leave everything out because we are actually a DIY supplier as well. So we can't leave all of these beads and findings out for long periods of time. It gets us kind of confused. Well, we'll have that offer open for a week. So if you're like, I really want one of those bracelets and I don't want to make it and you want us to do it, put a message or you can text us, reach out. Whenever you message us, text us, email us, call us, you know it's me or Jason. So you're going to get a friend on the line. So don't you worry. This, again, is the chocolate. This is the sandalwood. Gem 2365 is the sandalwood. In between, the cream and the vermeil daisy, which is the gold one. So that's what's going on here. It's cute. All of them. I'm going to put them on my wrist one more time, and we'll be leaving this tray forever.
You actually wore it around the store the other day, and
yes,
we were looking
yes.
for the samples, and
Yes.
you're like, oops.
I know. I like wearing all three together. It's really
It's
cute.
really nice together.
Now, would you like to talk about the meaning of the lotus, you guys? Let me know. You know, we've been talking about symbolism and, oh, what if you like silver?
Yep, I put that in there for you.
I do have sterling silver spacers also. So today we're not doing any plated. We're showing you sterling, gold over sterling, rose gold over sterling, okay?
Except for the others. We have one project that has it. You'll see it.
Okay.
Oh, no. We have it all in metal. Yeah, real metal today.
And you don't have to do anything for this. When we put your order together, I'll throw in 2 matching. Aren't they cute? Oh my God, look how cute they are. I want to make earrings with these on the either the top or the bottom with another stack. I think that's going to be so sweet.
We gotta ask about those. That's the first time we've ever seen it that small.
I know, they're cute.
That is the smallest I've ever seen.
Okay, Miffy says, let's hop on to the next tray.
Okay, the next tray is going to be, you want to talk about some of our
Jade?
jade.
Yeah.
Which one?
Well, that's all we have left.
Yeah?
It's a very tiny show.
It's a
Let
fun
me show
Metals. There you go.
this. All right, here we go.
Oh,
We have, oh, Sylvia, you my girl. You always back me up when I'm like, does anyone want to know? Because really, if nobody wants to know, I don't know if you've ever had the experience of trying to talk about something nobody wants to hear about. It sucks. So Thank you, Sylvia. So the meaning of the lotus is a flower that grows in muddy waters. It has a waxy finish on the lotus. And so the meaning of that is, as the flower emerges from the muddy water, it's pristine, it's clean. There's representation of innocence, of rebirth, transformation, and saying that no matter where you're coming from, no matter what kind of past you've had, no matter the difficulties, you can always rise above. Your soul is always pure and clean, and you can come back to life again. I think that is so wonderful. And as a result, we love lotus charms, lotus beads, lotus everything. In fact, one version of our logo for a couple years was the lotus.
It was.
Hi, Deb. Okay, now, it's a very short show. I have lotus and jade. I'll talk about jade. And I have a jade mix. So you can either buy the mix. Now, it doesn't come like this. It comes like this. So if you never got this in one of our shows, it is still available. Or you can just buy it by the single color, because you might like the whitish green, you might like the orange, or the green, okay? If you like the green, today is a good day. 1, the price is good, and 2, I can pull out the bag and you can pick the one you want. For the white and the orange, these are my last 2. So whoever gets it first today, why don't you pick the one you want if you want to, okay? The white one is gem 519. One of our friends really likes white jade. So, I hope she's watching. The one on the left is slightly bigger. I will measure it and tell you with my calipers.
Right there.
These are all hand carved, okay? These are not laser or machine carved. It's 10.5, and the one on the right is 10. So if you'd like white lotus, these are $36, gem 519. Heidi, do you want the one on the left or the right? And Jason, if you can open up the chat, just in case anybody on YouTube is watching.
I did
I'll
already.
just double check.
I just double checked just now.
Okay, and then Melita, you get yours after. So there's Heidi and Melita. I'll just wait to hear. Then I have the orange ones. So one slightly bigger and one slightly smaller.
All right.
Now for the orange.
You
These
pick
are-
for me.
Okay. Heidi, I like this one for you. And I think the inner diameter might be, looks a slightly bit bigger too, which is good. So this is Heidi's, and Melita, she always likes small, so I think she'll like this one. Okay, Jason, we'll put those in
Light green and
bags.
light green, yep.
Now the orange ones, I love, 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 love. Look at that. So
Which
the
one's
orange one's gem 1772.
Which one's
Heidi,
Got it.
Melita. I'll put the bigger one on the left and the smaller one on the right. So again, this is 11.5 millimeters. This one is 12. Wait, 12.5. 12. 12. And are they the same? Maybe they're the same. No, it's a little smaller on this one, the beads. Okay, so this one is gem 1772. I know the number here says 519, so that's a variant, but we're going to use gem 1772 if it's up there. No? Okay,
What
we
is
can
it?
use,
519, yeah, still.
Yeah.
Okay.
and that would be the orange jade.
Yeah,
So
choose
if you
orange.
like orange and you choose orange, let me know, and then you can see which one you like. Hi, Giovanna. I'm gonna put it on. Now, if it doesn't sell today, I'm keeping one of these, because It's so cute. Now you have to imagine it being strung without these black spacers. The black spacers are a bit of an eyesore to me. What do I mean by eyesore? Like, I can't stop looking at them, which means I'm not looking at how pretty the jade is. Oh, would you like a little bit of info about jade? So there's, within the jade family, there's two kinds of jade. There's jadeite and nephrite. Now jadeite tends to be more translucent. It's 1772 and Melita.
Wait, it's Carmen.
Carmen first and
Yep.
then Melita. Okay, Carmen, you got
Wait.
yours?
I don't know. I can't tell because
I'm gonna go
What
off
says-
of this one.
which
'Cause
one?
the one that comes into your restream, is that okay?
Sure.
Or
I don't know.
you tell
because,
me. I don't know.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna check on Shopify.
Okay.
It is going to be live mode. Come on. It's going to be light green, light green. It's still not showing up. No one shows.
Oh, because that number is not working as a tag.
No, it is not.
So we have to put it out there for them.
Yeah, so it's still this. So you guys,
Even though
The-
it's, I got it. Even though it says this, we're gonna use that as the number for who chose it. But if you can do us a favor, Carmen and Melita, please use this number, Gem 519, and then choose orange. Okay? Okay, thanks, Melita. This is Melita's, and this is Carmen. So to put it in your cart, don't use this number now. We just use that to identify it for the pick. Use Gem 519 and pick orange. So here's one of the orange ones. Isn't it gorgeous? Carmen
okay.
and
Melita.
Melita.
Got it.
Okay, we got that. Now we do have a mixed kit, AT670. So I broke up strands when we got this batch in, and we made this so that you could have a little bit of each color. So there's going to be the yellow oranges, the greens, and the whites. Perfect for anybody who wants that. But let me finish up with the green. The green, let me cut one because the black in there, it's intense. So I am going to, I think,
do you
make,
You need a scissor?
yeah,
Right here.
I'm going to make, I'm going to find the whole bag of
There
a
it is.
charm style necklace. And I need to show you because some of the green is like got the blue green in there, and some of the green is like really dark heading towards like almost like a black green. And then there's some that have like an olive green. Oh my, I know. I'll check if there's any more orange, Giovanna. I don't think so. No. That is the last of it. That is the last of it. My
And if I-
sad face.
If we find any more, we'll let you know.
So this last one that's green is the last of it. And of course, you know, green is a very popular one. So I'm just going to cut it and show you how cute it is without. If anybody has a specific one they want me to cut, kind of like these colors right here. Let's see. And if you want me to choose for you based on your skin tone, like I don't think that looks good on me. I think that looks much better. So I'm going to cut that one. Dun, 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 dun. So you can see it when without the black. That makes a huge difference without it distracting you. But keep them,
Okay, Heidi wants a super dark green.
because super dark green. Okay, Heidi, check that out. And let me see. Look how cute this one. It's like a little. Look how different it is. I was like, how am I supposed to sell this online? Like you know, if you pick one and you're like having no idea what you're gonna get, I was like, I don't know about that. So these were a little bit hard for me to to sell because of that. Okay. Heidi, this is the darkest one I have. Yeah, that is the darkest one that I have.
It's really dark.
It's really dark. I am looking to see if there's any other darker. No. Here. Even that's not as dark. So I think this is the darkest.
Okay.
Okay. Now, without all the little black spacers, I'm going to
What
get
you
a
looking
little,
for? What you need?
just a piece of wire so I can string it. And I'll put a spacer between just for fun. So my thought is I'm going to make a charm style necklace with these dropping. You know, it'd be cuter too, like if you went from light to dark. So I'm just going to do a pretend short section of it going light to dark, and then you can see the effect of that with just a few beads. I won't do all. Okay. So, big difference, right? Than when it was like that. But my idea is to hang them this way. Like a little pumpkin, like a pumpkin lotus necklace, like this, off of a chain. And I think that's going to be so cute. So I will show you guys that. Let me put this away real quick. So that's the green jade. And then KT 670 is the last of our mixes. I will pour it out in a tiny container so you don't have to see it in there. Jason, do you have a tiny container?
Sure. 1 second.
Mm-hmm. See how long this is.
Here you go.
If you want to make a bracelet with it, you will have to come up with about 3 inches of beads, because this will not get around your wrist. This is not enough beads right here, okay? So that is KT 670. Now, for the first project we made with it, if you want to put some lotus beads with aventurine, these are so cute and juicy, and they're only $14. I was like, hello, I gotta show these. Gem 905. Gem 905. It's in this bracelet right here. This bracelet's for sale. If anybody wants to buy it, it's $55. If you want to make it yourself, this is $14.
And the beads.
And the beads.
Which
But
is
you might have
the
gotten
KT.
them, yeah,
Yeah,
in
which
case
is
you
the
already
KT,
got
yeah.
some.
So the KT 670 has some of the yellows, the oranges, greens. It's that mix of sorts. So if you want that one, you get a little bit of orange, a little bit of green, a little bit of white. And we only have 7 mixes left.
Yeah.
Okay? 7 mixes left of KT 670.
15 pieces of the Lotus. This little juicy aventurine is Gem 905.
Okay.
So I'll put that here. These green shades are cute. And then I massaged these beads for you guys yesterday, so I'll show them to you very soon.
And we only have 9 of those adventurines in stock.
Okay. Yee.
9 of those in stock. So get them while you have them.
Let me hide that. Clean that up.
Okay.
Okay.
And then what kind of spacer can they use in there? The gold spacer, silver spacer, to your right, huh?
Yes. So I have a 5mm sterling. Is this the same one as before? No.
No, it's different.
This is a, sorry, 6mm.
6 millimeters.
These are a little bit bigger than the ones I showed you before. These are all 6s.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a 6mm vermeil rose gold daisy. That is,
It is M12.
60.
28? Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
M1628
M1628 right here.
is the only different one besides those three over there.
Got it. And then I have a copper daisy, M855. So this copper one is 10 pieces for $2.
Mm-hmm.
Then I have a vermeil, M855G. So this one is 4 pieces for $9.
Right.
That's 24 karat gold over sterling silver.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have sterling silver. The sterling is M855. The 5 pieces oxidized right here. So that's 5 for $5. So oxidized sterling, 4 pieces of gold vermeil. I'll put the bead right above it. Or the 10 pieces of copper. See?
Right there,
here,
yeah.
right here, and right here. So then you can use these daisy spacers. They're a little bit larger than the ones we showed you earlier. So if you wanted to show more with a little bit of a larger bead, then you'll have that effect. Nice quality spacers.
Right. Remember, if you guys are ordering 855, that's sold M855, choose your color. Silver, gold, or copper. And if you want the rose gold spacer, that's the one. M1628. That's M1628 if you want to pick up your rose gold vermeil. That's this one. In the same size as those guys. Alright. What are you going to show them?
Then I'll show them some rosewood, and that wraps up the show. So this is the rosewood right here. Look at that grain. This batch is so cute. Okay, now for rosewood. Rosewood, like my skin, can get dry, like most woods. We got these on, do I have not oxidized? Text me, Heidi. I'll go look for you. Most likely we do. We have so many beads. So I took some fractionated coconut oil. So it's oil, coconut oil with no scent, okay? This is gem 1843. Let me get the whole bag. And I spent yesterday massaging a bunch of these. So here is the unmassaged ones, right? And here are the massaged ones. And a bunch of these actually went to Sedona and went to the Vortex with Jason. I can't tell you which ones anymore, but a whole bunch of these did. So if you want a slightly massaged one with non-scented oil, it smells like the wood now, you can pick one today.
Yeah. So what you can do, guys, is when you comment sold gem 1843, if you comment sold gem 1843, put down oil at the end.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, Janine. I love rosewood too. I love that pinky color that it is. If you want a finished bracelet, this cutie is $38 and definitely for sale. As is this one, our samples. So if you're like, oh, I really like it, I want it. So this little one is smaller. It fits me. It's $55. This $38 one is bigger. They're both for sale. I'll put them on the side. Rosewood and multicolored jade.
You got it, Deb.
Oiled and not oiled. They're so nice.
All right, Taylor.
You got it. I do have like some that are like a deeper color, like these 3 right here. So that'll be easy. Easy, easy. And then there's one more in here. So interesting, yeah, how the woods look so different.
Mm-hmm. Very, very interesting.
All right. Now, before I go, I wanted to, the jade mix is KT670. I wanted to show this to my friend. I think Carmen, is she getting one of these, Jade?
Huh?
Is Carmen getting one of these? Because they're also like slightly different. I wanted to pour it out so you could pick the one that you wanted from
Carmen
the
is.
kits. Do you have any more containers?
What do you mean? Yeah, I have.
Yeah. So I can pour them out. Do you have any more, Jay?
Oh.
I'll take 4 more.
Okay, let's see what I
So
got.
if anybody wants to pick their kit today, the KT670 Jade. Awesome, Taylor. And I hope everything is going well for you, my friend.
Here's 2 more.
Okay. So the reason why I want you to look at these, because they are very different, right? The jades. And you might see one that calls your name more than another one. Like, I like how this batch right here is super soft. Do you have like a little number paper?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. This one has really dark green jade, so if you want to see that one, let me know. I'll just do it.
I can't find any more.
Oh, yeah. That's good. The first one is A8. Yeah, that was the first one, because I like the 3. This one is going... Yes, message me. This is going to go to Miss Carmen.
Carmen? You
Yeah.
got it. I just need the bag.
Go. And I'll take that container and I'll pour the last one. If any, oh, Miss Giovanna. Yes, 88 is yours. And then Giovanna, if you want to pick your kit from any of these. Anybody here wants to pick their kit? Putting it out there. Okay. This one has some really nice yellows. This one is very pastel. This one has the 3, look at those 3 colors right there. Like a red, orange, and a pink. Aren't they cute? Yes, these are so pretty. B73 has 1, 2 more of the orange. This one has no pinks in it. It's so funny. I must love these colors because I'm talking about those versus the greens and the blues. I like, oh gosh. I like the energy of C1 for Giovanna. Amy, B73 for Amy. It's pretty. So that's Giovanna's.
Giovanna.
Hey. Thank you. This is Amy. And this is what it will look like. Now, when I made the sample, I was sure to not take like whatever I thought was the quote-unquote best one, you know? But if someone's like, oh my God, I really like the sample, that's cool. I will unstrand that sample and put a different one on there, okay? So if you're just like, oh, I really must have that sample. Oh, Melita, I like the pastel one for you. So I'm putting the aventurine away. Again, it was $14. Look how pretty. This is a really, really nice one. So I just want to show it to you, Gem 905, before I put it away.
And Melita.
And this is Melita's. I like this one for her. Like 2 bracelets to show you what we did with the jade. Jade is such a hard stone, and it was used for oh my gosh, my brain. I was gonna say knives, bowls, urns. It was more it was a very practically used stone, and then it turned into fashion and design and being worn for the power that it has in terms of like that feeling. It's very cold and cool and strong and durable, and it is such a good stone to represent luck, power, abundance, good fortune. And these are, I think they're just
beautiful.
pretty.
Yep.
And I really like the price too. You can't go wrong with $36 jade.
You cannot. Remember, you are...
We do have more jade to show you guys. We have jade that ranges anywhere from like $10 to like $1,000. So a piece. So it's really nice to be able to share what we have with you guys.
Our love of beads and jade put together.
Okay, so I do have 3 of these sets left. I'll put those away now. Pass that to Jason.
Thank you.
Thank you. And then I'm going to go back with the free gift with purchase. I'm not sure, did anyone qualify for the free gift with purchase?
Oh yeah, there are a few.
Okay,
so we can just make it for them.
Okay, or I can just show my idea of using these for earrings. Dun, 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 dun. I'll just do a quick layout with that. Let me clean
I'm
up.
gonna put this away, okay?
Thank you.
Is this done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this one's pow, and this one is pow. That's mine. So the first thing I'm going to do is turn them on their sides, so I know, like, when I use them, if the coloring is going to be similar. I just don't want one super dark one and then I go, oh, I wish I didn't use that one in my earring. So to me, that last one and the third to last one are slightly darker, so I'm going to put those together. Okay, so I could use these 3. Maybe I could do a whole earring with 4. Wouldn't that be so cute? And then these can be on the bottom, so I'll leave those there so I don't accidentally use them. I'm just going to do a really quick wire wrap earring. Does anyone have a preference? Do you want to see eye pins, basic wire wrap, gold wire, silver wire? I want to leave that up to you while I go and get my tools ready. And you can tell me what you think.
Now everybody, make sure you guys check out within a lot of time. The cart does expire over time, so if you, today is Saturday, 2 o'clock, your cart will expire on at the latest Monday. So please, if you have any questions, text me or contact us tomorrow with any questions, any issues with your shopping cart, and we can send you an invoice by email versus checking out on the messenger cart.
Yes, please don't let your carts expire. We're sad when we're like, oh, it expired and now we don't have that for you.
Janine said silver.
Okay. Let's get the show on the road.
I got it.
Should I put a little spacer on the top and the bottom? Thinking, let's just see what it looks like. How about like a little chain dangle at the bottom? I think that would be nice. I didn't even get to show you what I'm wearing today. Giovanni says, loving jade lately. I need to make a bracelet with my turtle jade. Yes. Bye bye, Melita. Goodbye. Don't forget that there's a top and a bottom to your beads. So as you're working with this, just don't forget, because I'm using 24 gauge wire. I do not know if the bead hole on these resin type beads are going to fall over my 24 gauge wire wrap, but I'll go first and I will find out for you. We shall see. Tell your daddy happy birthday, my friend. Yeah, and if it is falling through, you can put a spacer. But let's see, maybe not. Nope, it did not fall through. So 24 gauge is okay. Right on. Maybe on the last one or the middle one I can put a spacer. We shall see. Jason, do you have a tiny... Ooh, I have a bag with some tiny spacers right here. I saw it and I was thinking to myself, where should I put those little spacers?
I don't know.
Oh. There were some little silver spacers here. Got them. Let's see what it looks like. If you need little spacers, this is M822. Let's try this. Okay. I don't like it on the top because all the lotus petals are coming out from the top and it looks a lot. Okay, here we go. Do you like the spacer on the bottom? I don't. You know what? I'm going to save it for the last bead because it made it look weightier. We did have, what else did we show?
Lotus jade bead, not in the sense of it being
Like a jade.
Yeah.
We showed jade, the melon that does that, but they also look like a lotus from the side. So I'm trying to think if we have other lotuses. If I do, I have a story about somebody I met recently who had an old stock of jade. So I will hop onto the Bead Ohana and share that when I bust it out for you guys to see. Okay, this is the third one. Hey, you know what? Because they're rondelles and not rounds, they're not making a very thick, long earring. I might be able to use all 8 in the bag. Would you like to see it with all 8 in the bag and then a tassel, or do you like the idea of 3? 3 is really nice. You know, it has the... Oh, look how cute. And then I'll do a little chain tassel. Let me get some chain, and then that cutie will be done. Chain.
And remember, folks, if you are picking up any of the item P3343, if you picked up 3 bags today, we'll put in 2 pieces of this beautiful 6mm resin Lotus for you. Yeah? Yeah.
With this.
I can't see it. It's a flat curb, maybe?
Oh no, it's a necklace.
Oh.
I can't use that. I don't know if you guys know this, but we have like a couple hundred chains. It just never made it onto the website. So if you would like me to do another chain show one day, I certainly can. Oh, I'll put this in the giveaway. Chain bits. Look, so organized. Chain bits. Oh, base metal. I'm using sterling. No, there's nothing good in here. Alright, we're gonna have to go to the store. We're gonna have to go to the store and get some. I will have to put this photo out. That will be Heidi never before. Okay, I will put 3 chain dangle, and I can't finish this one off until I get my chains. And yes, that we will do a chain show. Deb, if you wouldn't mind, because I will not be able to run and make a note about that. Would you mind texting me or messaging us? And that says chain show, and I will start pulling some chains for that. Oh, but what about that little baby one? The free gift. Would that be cute at the top? Oh, that's kind of cute. Or is it cute at the bottom and then the chain tassel? Or is it, should it go 1, 2, and then the bitty one? Is that cute? I walk around with most of my life saying, is that cute? I bet I've said it thousands of times. Okay, here.
Chain show, please. Chain show, please.
Okay.
Chain show, please.
And then chain from the bottom? I'm not feeling that. Jason, do you think you can grab me a silver chain that I can make a tassel with that you think is cute? Oh, that's cute.
What are you looking for?
A chain so I can make a tassel, a sterling chain that we carry.
That you can make a tassel with?
Yeah, just like need 3 little bits. Does anyone else like this?
How thick or thin?
Thin.
Thin.
Oh my gosh, Janine, I will do that. I will have a section for chains that we use for dangles. That is a great idea. Doesn't this remind you of like a pagoda? It has such a pagoda feel. Now one more thing I can do is, I had the 2 dark ones here on the side. Oh, cutie. So what if I put a dark one at the bottom, a medium one above it, and then the baby one at the top. So not only does it graduate in size, but it has a little bit of a color graduation. Is that cute? I like it. I'm giggling because Anne likes the same size, Janine likes the tapered. You know, the nice part about beading is that everybody's opinion has a place, right? And look, I gotta get, that's why I was like, I will get a matching pair. Now it's too dark. Dun, 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 dun. My earring is, I'm back on track. Chain number 319. I'll cut it. Should I cut 3 of the same length or 3 different lengths? Anyone? I'll wait to hear that opinion. Okay, just leave that there. No, I can actually use it. No, I can't. Well, I have to cut off this one. Okay, hold on. Maybe I'll, you know what? I'm gonna leave the 3. I'll do a 3D, and then I'll do a 2Z with a light, and then another lighter one, and then the dark one. Okay, look at this. We are rolling. Then for the chain. What do you think? 3 pieces, the same? I'm thinking 1/2 inch. Ugh. Can you guys see? I'll come closer. Thinking 1/2 inch. That's easier. This chain's a little dirty. It's just kind of in a random little bag. Don't worry. If you get it, it comes off the spool and it's clean. So right now I'm just like cleaning it. If you ever take chain and you're cleaning it like this and it snaps while you're doing it, that means that that is not a strong chain. So don't use that for like a necklace. You can use it for a tassel. You can use it for like an earring drop. Put a little bit of little beadie on it. But definitely not like a necklace. All right, that's better. I'm gonna wash it after. So, oh, you know what's cute? What if I just did all three like that? Okay, let me get some wire. Let me try that. Instead of spacing them out, I'm gonna wear the three together. That's super uber duper cute. So get some wire. So thanks for cruising with me. This does not feel like 24 gauge. So let's test it. 27, 26, 25, 24, 23. It is 24. Yeah, it barely goes up to 24. But let's try. Oh, I forgot to clean it. Always clean your wire before you start, because once it's in the bead hole, there's no cleaning it at that point. Is this exciting or what? Oh my gosh, do you think it'll be cute if I did 3 colors? Like pink, tiny pink, and then red at the bottom? And should I still put a spacer at the bottom? Or should I just go no spacer? I'll show you guys. You know, some people are like, oh, it's just so easy to make jewelry. I'm like, sure is if you just copy. But to me, making something the first time always takes so much. I like the silver at the bottom. I do. I'm gonna do it. Now, I can't do it this way because the chain has to go in there. So I have to go from the top. So, go from the top, poke, poke, and then put this there. So again, putting the little spacer. The free gift. Haha. This. My friend sent me these as a little prezi. And they are 6mm bitty Lotus beads. Look how cute they are. We don't have them for sale. That's all I got. She sent it to me as a present. I just got them yesterday, so I told Jason, ooh, we should share them. So you guys are getting part of my Lotus bead stash if you buy 3 bags of P3343. Okay. They're not for sale because I don't have more. I will try to get more. But again, my friend lives in Canada, so there seems to be some issues. Different lengths. Okay. Good night, Carmen. This chain is chain 319. It is our flat cable. It's pretty strong. For as tiny and as thin as it is, I love it. It's 45 cents an inch. I'll let you know how many inches I use. So that's 1 inch. I'm just gonna put 1 piece of 1 inch in there so we can get an idea how cute it is. The nice thing about adding a tassel and chain is it has some lightness to it, and so where it's a stiff triple right there, it's gonna look so much better. This is chain 319. So far I have 45 cents of that chain on. I think I'm gonna do half inch on either side. Or, you know what? What if I do half inch 3/4 inch, and 1 inch, and we'll see how all 3 pieces look. I'm going to put it in order from large to small. An easier way, if you're only going to put in even amounts of chain, is to fold the chain in half and then just hook it on. There's less cutting involved. That's easier to do once you know what you're adding. I want to try 3. That's cute. What if I put a little sparkly crystal at the bottom? And does anyone think I need more chain? So then I can put like a 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch, 1 inch, then go back down on the other side, 3/4 inch, 1/2 inch, so 5 pieces. Or is that too much? We shall see. Do this other earring. Thoughts? Well, I have to know before. I still have to cut the other side, so I'll do that first. So, 1 inch. Quarter inch and 1/2 inch. I mean, the other thing I can do is do a 1/4 inch. I'm gonna put 5 on. That way you guys can see what it looks like. Uh-oh. I gotta go to work, so 2, 3. I'm gonna have to come back another day with the finished piece. I'll post the photo. 4 and 5. Okay. Oh, that's kind of cute. Connie, what do you think? This is a 5-piece chain.
Oh.
Is it too much? I had 3 before, and now that's 5. It's gonna.
No, that's a nice tassel.
It looks kind of full when it's flat on my hand, like this, but when it's just hanging in the air, which I can't show you guys.
Right.
Yeah.
But it looks nice. I mean, you can tell it's a tassel when it's hanging.
Okay. I think we got it. I'm gonna do 5. I'm gonna wrap this, and then when I shoot it, I will post it, and then you guys can do 3 if you like, or 1. I do like the 1 chain tassel also. I think that's so cute. Now if you're out there and you're like, I don't bead at all, I wish I could have that earring, message me. If I don't make it for you, I have friends that bead that are watching this show. Okay, here's the earring. I'm going to make the other side, and then I will also do this one. I'll finish this one, the 3, the triple, and then I'll shoot that one too. So then we'll have 2 different ones. So cute. All right, I gotta hurry. Any questions? Any feedback? Anything you want to see? We have a bead jam coming up on April 13th. I hope you can make it and bead with us. In case you've never come to one and you're kind of uncomfortable, you're like, oh, I'm not sure about, beading with people I don't know. Don't worry. Come have fun with us. If you want to leave your camera off, you can. If you want to chit chat and make new friends, you can. We are a very friendly bunch. And we're so lucky because we have one of our dear friends from the Ohana, Ruth, who leads us through sharing, which I love. So thoughtful. Okay, so now I have, what do I got? One piece of chain that's 3/4. Okay, so I need one that's 1 for the center. Then I have one that's 3/4. I need another that's 3/4. I don't know why I have an extra 3/4 and then a 1/2 inch. I'm sure there's some logic to it that I could pay attention to another time. For now, I'll just cut my chain. And then, if anybody needs this chain and you want to know how much, if somebody wouldn't mind adding it up, 2 1-inch pieces, 4 3/4 inch pieces, and 4 1/2 inch pieces. What is that? Is that like I'm sure it's less than a foot. So smallest. The smallest, the medium, and then the long, and this better be a medium. No. Oh, hey, I must have something wrong on that one, because now I have 2 1-inch pieces. Okay, no worries. I need a 1/4 inch. I might have to redo that earring. Or if nobody notices, I'll just leave it like that. If you're commenting, I just want you to know I can't see any comments because my head is down on my work. So I'm sorry. If no one's commenting, then that's also kind of sad. All right, let's see. I'm going to look up. Oh, Janine says, bead jam. Oh, thanks, Pat. Bead jams are great. All right, here it is. It did work. It's staggered 1/4, 1/2 inch, 1/4, 1/2. Oh my gosh, Janine, that's a great idea. And we do have this exact same chain in gold. Oh no, where'd that come from? So I forgot to also tell you, when you cut your chain, put your glasses on, because if you put it through a link that you cut, then you will be sad like me just now when it falls off. 1/2, 1 inch, 3/4, 1/2. Dun, 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 dun. All right, here we go. Here we go. Okay. Oh, this is the wrong earring. OMG. It's okay. It's gonna have the same tassel. This is a G-rated show, so I'll just say shucks. So now I have one of each earring. One of each, which is perfect. So y'all get to see what this style looks like, which I'm digging a lot. It reminds me of lanterns with the 3. And then we have the pagoda with gosh knows what's happening on that bottom tassel since I had a spare. Okay. Oh, my neck hurts from leaning over and cutting the chain. We need a little Menehune to come and cut the chain for us. That's not that bad. I mean, if this is my first world problems, then this is nothing. Okay, I'm going to put it on. Oh, Ruth, I know what you're going to say. Put it on, right? I don't know. That's what I feel like you're saying to me from your living room in California. I am going to you know what's so funny? That piece that I just cut, it flew across the room. I don't know the angle I cut it. Must have been like, if you could replay this show back in slow motion. I heard it hit like the monitor. Okay, so these two are my 1/2 inches, or maybe I heard nothing. This one is my 1. Okay, and then I need two little ones. Oh, my dragons! Thanks, Giovanna. I love them too. I have been trying to, wait, no, 1 inch, 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, not 1/4 inch. I've been trying to get that out as my finished jewelry for sale, so that my friends who don't bead can wear it for spring. I think we made 1 so far. I didn't do my emails yet. Oh my god. I need to straighten my back and my neck and do good posture beading. Okay. Is anybody else beading? I'll go get some ear wires, Sylvia, and I will put these cuties on. What am I doing? I am going to, oh my god. Ruth, I'm losing it. I don't have to start again. I just need to cut the chain. Small. Medium. Large. Medium. Small. Now, if any of these chains are cut, right, where I cut through it by accident, I guess you could just tug it right now. And it does stretch the chain a bit, and if it falls off, then you know. And I just want to tell you the secret. I was not cutting exactly. Go, Pat, go. I was just cutting what looked like it was close to on the ruler. I know I receive a lot of grace from you guys. Not achieving perfection. Hi, cutie. Okay. I'm curious what happened to you, my friend. Okay. This one. And this one. So this part too is going to have to wait because I can hear trees. I'm going to go get my, wait, I have ear wires right here. Might not have to leave. And I'll pop them in my ear. One moment. Darn it, I don't. Okay, you'll wait here. I'll be right back. I'm gonna step out of the room and get some ear wires. Okay, ear wires in hand. I'm back. I'm gonna wrap up the show. I'm going to put one on each ear so you can see the difference between one that's more dangly and in pieces, you know, where it's hinged, and one that is solid where the 3 flowers come together as one piece. I mean, you gotta say, like, if you had 5 minutes to make an earring, probably the one where it's all together. It's pretty cool. Oh, look at my jade earrings. I'm so into jade right now. This is Canadian jade. Oh, I haven't worn those ever. They were stuck in a box. Let me just change. No. Oh, okay. Okay, let's see what these look like. Here is the one piece with the tassel, and this is the 3 piece with the tassel. So quite different. Like, this one really has a more swingy feel, and this one is tighter, like a little 3 stack of mochi. I like it. Okay, now I'll put my hair down and see if you can even see them, because I have so much hair happening. Which one can you see better? Well, that's not fair, because I think I have more hair on this side of my head. Okay. So I hope you like one of them. Oh, Pat, I will definitely make sure you know when we bring out all of our jade. Okay, that was fun. Oh, thanks, you guys. I feel super creative. Look at this. This is like a shell lay, so it's chain with baby cone shells in between. I just taught one of my younger girls how to wire wrap, and she made that and she gave it to me. I was like, oh my god, I wear it every day. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. That was fun. If you have any questions, I'm here for you. It's like the end of like the little Mr. Rogers show. I am going to go out to work in front of the store with my new earring on. I think I like this one. You know what? I'm going to switch them on my ears and see. Deb likes them on my right ear. I'm going to switch it now. Actually, this might be the better ear. Because now I like that earring. Oh, that's hard to say. That is just hard to say. Happy creating. Stole that line from Janine. Have a wonderful Saturday. Oh my gosh. I might be here tomorrow because I found some beads I want to share tomorrow and some projects. Moving into a different life phase where I need to bead and I need to be creative. Like, this face gets very tense and frowny, and I notice it when I don't do creative stuff and I'm not doing self-care. And thank God for me and all of you, self-care includes making things. So my new plan is, as we make more stuff, my Miffy, look, she is the benefactress of a necklace. As I make more stuff, I think I'd like to theme when we get together. So if you don't mind, make a little tray. If you need tofu containers, tell me, I'll mail you some. My dad eats tofu all the time. But if you need to, get your stuff together, get your beads, get your tools. You know that we're here on Saturdays, so that could be your beading time. I will come on. We're thinking about coming on with projects a couple times a week, and you'll notice that it starts to be the same. It's always wire wrap, or it's stretchy cord, or it's knotting. We haven't done much seed beading. One of the reasons why is that the camera, by the time you macro it in that far, like your hands, it's a trick to do seed beading and demonstrate live. So thinking about how to do that, but there's so many other projects we can do together. So go get your beads together, go get your tools, put in a little tray so that the next time we meet, you can get your minutes of self-care in. Does that sound like a plan? Does that sound like fun? So even if we're not bead jamming, we can still be together, because I appreciate you giving me the space to work in and do stuff with you like this. It fuels me up. It makes me, I think, a better person, more patient, more willing to problem solve, and definitely it just lifts my spirits, you know. We all need some spirit lifting, so have a great Saturday. For some of you it is 9:30, so good night. Wake up in the morning when your eyes are fresh and the sun is bright, and make something. Just make something. Maybe even eggs. I love you. Aloha. Big aloha hugs. Bye-bye.